All right, though. The next thing we got up, man. Motherfucking Jidion. I caught him with 1 TB of cheese pizza. What the fuck? 1 whole terabyte. This man needs to be put underneath the jail cell. If you don't sub,
your mammy can't save you. I'ma tie your ass up. I'ma
all right, without any further ado, let's see what Jidion talking about, man. All right, yeah, let me turn this shit all the way down. Hold on, let me turn my headphones down too. This nigga fingers, never mind.
Jason.
Hold on, I'm seeing some thumbnail potential here.
Me. Jason Sexton, name's kind of ironic. A 56-year-old man having a baby cupcake Uber him. Jason is the worst kind of EDP. Not only is he coming to cupcake,
like why does every video there's somebody Ubering? Like, y'all don't got no pay to y'all name?
Name's kind of ironic. A 56-year-old man
y'all ain't on nobody payroll.
Cupcake Uber him. Jason is the worst kind of EDP. Not only is he coming to have a 3-way tag match with our baby cupcake and her mom, but he's also a high volume.
So this nigga thought he was that nigga just to where he was gonna pull a little ass girl and her mom. Like, bro, what nigga? Wait, hold on, wait. Wait, you have to realize that would have to mean the mom is okay with the daughter. This nigga's a
cheese pizza trader. During our investigation, not only did we make some disgusting discoveries. Pizza baby, what is
yeah, she's like teen, told me to buy videos.
But we also had Jason's family members come out and tell us horror stories about him.
He has a long history of stuff, and I'm not surprised that he got caught. I'm just surprised it took this long because he probably never stopped.
So sit back, relax, and make sure to hit that subscribe button because 60% of y'all are not like relax.
I'm just surprised it took this long.
Did he give a name
Jason's
on who that was?
family members come out and tell us horror stories about him.
He has a long history of stuff, and I'm not surprised.
That was like a mom. Probably only a mom would put up with that.
This long because he probably never stopped.
So
she
sit
did not
back,
even really put
relax,
up with it.
and make sure to hit that subscribe button because 60% of y'all are not like us. And enjoy today's episode of EDP Watch.
Alright, let's see what this one's talking about, man.
YouTube, man. Welcome back to a brand new episode of EDP Watch. And we're trying to go 2 for 2 right now. Pretty much yesterday, we got that disgusting dude, James, locked up. If you guys are on EDPWatch.com, you guys would have already seen that. But the guy we're catching tonight is a Mr. Jason Eric Sexton. He lives up to his last name. He is trying to meet what he thinks is a mother and her daughter. And this dude is very, very, very nasty, man. Surprise, surprise. He is asking a 10-year-old girl to Uber him. So, you know, if you ask, you shall receive. He actually didn't want to meet us at the house first. He wanted to get to know everybody, and so he wants to meet at McDonald's. If he pays for our meal, I think we have to let him go because that's just like common courtesy.
That's just common courtesy.
But like, if he doesn't, man, he's just a monster. He has to be put.
Now I ain't gonna lie. If this nigga get me 2 McDoubles, only ketchup, mayonnaise, tomato, lettuce, large fry, and a motherfucking orange high C.
Put away. So let's see how James is in the Uber. Oh.
He won't serve no time. W little GTA. I like the GTA transitions.
Uber?
Yes, sir.
Hop on in.
And how are you?
Hey, I'm doing all right. How about yourself this morning?
I'm doing okay. I told her mom, I said, this is a little weird. Usually I end up having to have a ride code or something.
I had the individual call me and, hey, having you pick up a friend, it's not me. And I was like, all right.
If you say so.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, the cupcake has been secured. He was a little sketched out at first. I'm not gonna lie, we gotta come up with like a better plan. The Uber method is amazing. It's gonna get patched. We're posting these videos.
Y'all posting these videos, niggas is gonna understand. It's gonna get patched, definitely at some point. So I say I don't really even know.
They're getting like 2 million views each. If you guys want to put in an application to become our Uber
Uber
drivers
driver?
in whatever city we're in.
That's what I was finna say. You just have to start having have people become your Uber driver. So it's different cars and a different person every time. You know what I'm saying? If that's a hot zone where there's a lot of preds, you could even blur their face.
And
Yeah.
we're gonna be putting those out. Yeah, man, we're gonna just be waiting.
Any fun plans for the day?
I don't know. This was set up by a friend of mine, so I'm kind of in the dark here.
Okay.
I guess he's wanting me to hook up with her, but I told him, I said, no, I meet people first.
Mm-hmm.
Got to sit down with them, talk to them, get to know them. I said, I ain't one of those that just does hookups crap.
I hear you.
Bro, look at you, bro. Nobody is trying to hook up with you, oh ugly ass nigga. Like, what is we talking about, gang? You gotta move your stomach out of the way to enter in. I don't think nobody even wants that, baby, bro. Keeping that shit all the
It's
way
not
up.
in my nature.
A little adventure never hurts.
On Facebook, I just mess around on there. I mess with them.
Yeah.
My account's been hacked like 3 times.
Really?
I had to tell this one girl, I'm like, I didn't send you anything.
Got rid of my social media a while ago, but I started having similar issues where, like, I'd log into Facebook.
Bro, my fucking Instagram got hacked, and it was some nigga posting like Elon Musk was doing a crypto giveaway. He had made a post on my account, and he had put it on my story. It was up for like 4 hours. Nigga hacked me at 7 a.m. or some shit.
Facebook, and I started noticing stuff that I didn't put that there.
Exactly. I told my sister, I said, I'm about to just close out my dang social media.
I mean, it's a big stress relief, man.
I tried that once, and all it did was it just closed it. I'm like, no, I want to delete this.
Yeah. Well, it's
delete
not
it,
like
yeah.
they make it easy to get rid of your profiles either.
Oh, I know. I told my buddy, I'm like, well, you're setting me up on this blind date thing. I said, I don't know about this. I said, I haven't been set up on a blind date in I don't know how long. He said, exactly. Why do you think I'm doing it?
Shit. Last blind date I went on, I was still in the Navy.
I said, if it works, great. I said, but if it don't, my butt's going home. I'll call my own damn ride home.
Yeah.
That's why I told her, I said, no, I'm not meeting you at your house. Pick
Yeah.
a restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. I said, I'm not meeting at your home because then I'm stuck.
You gotta keep
Right,
it
that's
old-fashioned too, you know.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said
That's
too.
true,
I'm
too.
like, nah. Looks like I'm trying.
You trying to
hook
be a
up.
little
I don't
smart.
Know you yet. No,
But you cook, bro.
I'm not into hookups. I'm sorry.
This generation, man, and
Some fun once in a while. Once you've already met the person is one thing.
oh yeah.
Just out of the blue, no, I ain't into that.
Well, that's the norm today.
you talking about, no, I ain't into
Everybody
that.
rushes
Oh,
to hook
good
up.
Lord, I know. That's how come so many of them don't work.
You know, then a week later, you'd be like, hey, why does it burn when I pee?
Exactly. Been down that road before. I told her, I said, no, I said, I'm not paying to come over there. I tried to get them to come here.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't want to come to Grand Prairie. Yeah, I said, okay, but you're paying for the ride.
Yeah.
And then her daughter texted me back and said, she sent the ride, she'll be coming. She's getting ready. I'm like, it's a date at McDonald's to get to know your mom. I said, what do you mean she's getting ready?
It's not that serious.
I said, come on now, it's a lunch date. I told her, I said, now I get all the way.
Damn. Ain't nothing wrong with a McDonald's lunch date, though. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If y'all can't get to know each other over McDonald's, see, if we can't get along at McDonald's, we can't get along at Ocean Prime, if we can't get along at McDonald's, we can't get along at Ocean Prime. We can't get along at what's the name of that other shit that's in this area that's expensive? I don't even know. Nobu, whatever it is. I don't know. You feel me?
Way over here.
I don't be
Your mom
going there,
ain't
but
over here.
you know what I'm
I said,
talking
I'll
about.
give
If
her
we
the
can't get
ride.
along at
My
McDonald's,
butt's turning around going home. I'll call my own Lyft or Uber or whatever and go home.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I'm not playing games with y'all today. I'm here to meet and see how this goes, because there was a setup anyway. My buddy usually doesn't pull any pranks on me, so I know it's legit.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of whether she's there on time or not.
You ever known a woman to be on time?
No. That's why I said I'm going to give her a few minutes. I may even go in and get me something to eat if she ain't there right now.
As you should.
I told her, I said, but tell your daughter to quit sending me naughty messages.
Mm-hmm.
you think that this guy right here is just so irresistible that the mother and the daughter both are on his body.
I said, I am not
Higher or
about
lower,
to get
chat?
my butt in trouble for no 15-year-old.
You know, them kids, they think they know it all.
I said, but come on now, tell her to quit doing that. I said, for one, I can get in trouble for that shit.
gotta be careful, man. You know, women out here, they're looking for a paycheck like that.
I know. That's why I told my buddy, I said, look, I'm trusting you. I said, but if this ends up being some kind of on her part, oh no. I'll be able to know. I said, I'm old enough, I'll figure it out.
You good if I just pull around here and I'll get you up at the front door?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll text her and say, are you guys here yet? If not, I'm going to sit down and eat.
Oh, there he is.
You know, I think I'm gonna get me some lunch.
They just pulled up on him just like that?
Oh, there he is.
Okay, they inside.
You know, I think I'm gonna get me some lunch too, but I'll let you out here, big dog.
All right, I appreciate
I appreciate the conversation.
Yeah, me too.
Have
Some
a good-
drivers, I start talking to them, they're like, really? They'll turn their music up.
Yeah, you're good, man. Take it easy.
Thank you.
Mr. Jason.
You walked up on him out the car? Fuck, dude. Damn. You can't let him walk up a little bit? Like, shit. Nigga ain't even get the chance to pull off. Hey, Jidion, I hope you got gin on you, bro. Or somebody got. I hope somebody got gin on them, because these niggas be.
On EDPWatch.com.
It's good, though.
Listen, I don't think you're a bad guy. We're not police or anything. But I think we need to. Oh, okay, get away from me. Okay, now do that. You're scaring me a little bit. You're like walking right up. But I think we need to.
He is creeping up on that nigga. What the fuck? Hey, that nigga. Hey.
Listen, I don't think you're a bad guy. We're not police or anything. But I think we need to. Oh, okay, get away from me. Okay, now do that. You're scaring me a little bit. You're like walking right up on me.
I wanted to see what the heck was going on.
Well, man, can we have a conversation inside? If that's...
I've been scammed already.
Where you been scammed on?
You name the platform.
He said, oh man, you named the platform.
It's bad on Facebook.
I've had people getting my accounts
Yes, sir.
doing this to me. So I told her, I said, I'm coming here to see what's going on.
Hey, man, well, here, let's just talk, man. There's nobody here, man. Yes, sir.
I feel like I'm being set up, and I don't like it.
Well, man, Jason, man, so, like,
It's
how,
nice to meet you,
nice to
by the
meet
way.
you. My name's Alex Rosen. How did you meet her?
Actually,
My name is. Ooh, nigga, what is it? What the fuck do you?
Like, how,
Nice to meet you, by
nice to
the
meet you. My name's Alex Rosen. How did you meet her?
actually through a friend of mine.
Nigga
who
just
I
lied.
How did she know the friend? Because her mom had let us know about this.
According to him, her mom and him were friends. That's why I said, hey, this doesn't seem right to me, because I said I haven't been able to talk to the mom directly.
Okay, yeah.
I said, so something isn't right. I'm going to go see what the heck is going on, because I don't like being played.
So you were just here to just figure out if there's any funny business?
Exactly.
Okay,
This
yes, sir.
has happened to me before.
So what happened?
Some lady who I knew,
Yeah.
but her account ended up being taken over by this scammer. Both of us ended up, getting together, finding this person. And I actually had to sit down with a police officer once and tell him, hey, look, something's
Yes, sir.
got to be done.
Because they're not going to do nothing about it.
No, they don't.
Yeah, you say you've been scammed before.
He
And
said they
everything, so
don't.
I know you're on apps like Facebook and Zangy, but like on Zangy, like I be getting added to these group chats where they be putting the most
I haven't gotten to
despicable.
that yet on Zangy. I
Yeah.
haven't been added to any of that crap yet, but on Facebook it kept happening, and I'm like,
Fred Oscar performance. Zangy is the app they be using. I've never even heard of Zangy. Let me see if it's like some like. Let me not. It sounds like a little. Like no racist stuff. It sounds a little like foreign, like Chinese. Oh, so it's kind of like Telegram, where it's like anonymous, no trace. You feel me? Private messenger. Feel me? Shit like that.
on Zangy. I
Yeah.
haven't been added to any of that crap yet, but on Facebook it kept happening, and I'm like, I didn't even originally put my name in any of this crap. Where is this coming from? Who
Did
is
you ever
this
have people
person?
send you like random images and stuff? Like
all the time? And I'm like,
what would they be sending you?
in the past it was bad. I mean, but they were adult.
Yeah. I know sometimes like they be sending like adult photos, but I've been hearing like they be sending young as like kids and stuff. Have they ever sent you anything like that before?
One time on that one I was telling you about where we got together,
Yeah.
it ended up being, I think, was her niece.
And what
her
got sent?
niece was part of the problem. Her niece was taking these pictures.
How old was she?
Her niece was 15.
And what kind of pictures like bro?
Now, to
You know,
me,
at that age,
to
they're
me, I didn't get the
Yeah.
totally nasty. She'd be sending like bikini pics. But a friend of mine who got in trouble,
Yeah.
she literally had sent him like topless.
Oh my
And I asked him, I said, dude, what's the girl's name? And he told me, I said, you realize I'm talking to her aunt right now because her aunt caught her taking these in her bedroom.
Yeah.
And actually getting on a webcam thing saying she was such and such an age.
Yeah.
She was using her sister's.
Man, that's so cap, man. I swear.
So I'm like,
I don't know if you know lingo, but cap means like that's so messed up. Like,
oh yeah,
that's
What? Hey, this nigga Jidion is a jokester. What? That's so trim. If you know what that means like horrible. Hey, nah, you trim. You trim.
so cap.
my sister's
Hey.
like, play along with it until you can set up a meet and see what is going on.
Did your sister know that like you were saying how you wanted to eat out the 2-year-old
no,
girl?
no.
I like Jidion's approach though. He acts like he's. Did your sister know that you wanted to eat out the 15-year-old girl or no? Like he played like he not like you feel me like it's not a
Did
problem.
your sister know that like you were saying how you wanted to eat out the 2-year-old girl?
No, I didn't put that in there.
Okay,
I don't know where that came from.
I mean
Like
that
I
came
said,
from you though.
I know, and I asked my sister, I'm like, who the hell could have sent this from my phone? She's like, don't you know? She said 14 other people know your phone number and have your account information.
But that's not how phone numbers work.
I told her, I said, but
I told her, but so you just happened to tell her the same thing.
people know your phone number and have your account information.
But that's not how phone numbers work.
I told her, I said, but that's not how my phone number works. But I did have it. I had it. My phone was. I didn't know where it was for over 3 weeks.
So like, what possessed you to get into the car and come over here?
I want to see if I can figure out who the parent is. If the parent actually shows up, so I can say, hey, look, I'm not putting up with this bullshit. I just contacted Facebook last week and told them I need to close out my account because I'm tired of my account being hacked.
Does anybody have
Getting
access to your
random-
Zangy?
Yeah, actually, I tried to close that,
Really? Let me see.
and I asked. I was like, how do you close your Zangy account?
Is there any way I can see? Or I don't know if you're gonna ignore me. Is there any way I'm just.
He said, I don't know if you're gonna ignore me. Hey, Jidion be applying that pressure. That's why I fuck with that nigga. Cause a lot of niggas gonna be scared to do this shit, but he really applying pressures on these fuck niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not just slapping a nigga. You know what I'm saying? He actually like breaking these niggas down. I fuck with it.
Really? Let me see.
And I asked. I was like, how do you close your Zangy account?
Is there any way I can see? Or I don't know if you're gonna ignore me. Is there any way I'm just.
Like, how? Like, I've got.
Yacht!
Is there any way I'm just.
Like, how? Like, I've got people on here like this chick.
Pizza baby. What is
Yeah,
she?
she's like 18. Wanting me to buy videos. I told her, I said, I don't do that shit.
What kind of videos is she trying to get you to buy?
Not her videos, but like trying to get me to buy videos like she had gotten downloaded from online.
What about William Pizza Baby?
Another one,
What's she
same
doing?
thing.
Can I see?
Same thing.
Because this is the people that we're really trying to find.
Yeah, same thing.
We've been hearing about
bullshit.
this.
Same bullshit. Yeah, she sent this, and I'm like, no. I said,
Oh my
shit.
god.
So
Wait,
she's
but
like,
right here she says that she's 18, and then that's a.
and she sent that.
Oh my.
I told my sister, I'm like, I don't know if that's her photo
Whoa.
or if that's a photo she downloaded. I said, but I can't have that.
She might not know that, but that's like she sent you trouble. She could get in big trouble for that.
I know. I told, so I know them all, but the mom's.
You just know he know all these mother-daughter duos. Why are you just cool with everybody mama and everybody daughter? Like, what the fuck is going on with you, my nigga?
It's not in service.
So how many people are like just randomly sending you like child?
Oh my god.
Because I mean everybody got your account, so I mean you're completely vulnerable
I
right
know.
now.
And I told my sister, I'm like,
Because you're completely
I said, I'm
vulnerable.
not even on here. And then I see all this crap pop up out of the blue, and I'm like, who's invading my accounts?
Man, you don't look like a technically advanced guy. I was like,
I'm
there's no
not.
way you're finding
I'm
this
not.
stuff. So like, we get this stuff removed. You know, obviously you don't know how to fully remove it. You can
I do
delete
not.
it, but if you delete it,
It
it's
doesn't
still
fully
on there.
remove it.
I can show you.
Show me how to get rid of all of the social media crap.
What you pretty much need is you need a computer first.
Okay,
off.
yeah. Well, my sister has a computer.
Pizza baby.
That scared the shit out of me.
Like,
I'm like, I don't even know who this
This
is.
that's a year-old girl.
I don't even know who the hell these girls are.
There's no way she's older than.
I know. I was like, I showed that to my sister.
And then she said, "Would you like to see my yummy pizza videos?"
And my sister was like, my sister knew what that was. I'm like, what?
This person's
Yummy
trying to-
Pete. Look at his look at his
Yummy
face.
pizza videos.
And
And then
my sister knew what that was. I'm like,
This person's trying to buy it right here.
I know.
So here, this is one thing you have to do. So first, you have to keep it in airplane mode because if you take it out, when you get on that
It'll
cell
continue to
service,
go.
it continues. We could
He's a fucking genius. Jidion is a genius. He's a genius. Because it won't let you delete. Okay, because you need a little bit of connection to unsend.
airplane mode
Okay.
because if you take it out, when you get on that
It'll
cell
continue to
service,
go.
it continues. We could get this fixed, man.
Thank God. I appreciate that. I really do.
We want to find who's making this.
The one that mostly comes to me on is like Facebook Messenger.
They're just messaging all these accounts on your phone. Man, do you know
I
any?
don't even know how they've gotten hold of my number.
Bro, you could
He
get
thinks
this
he has him
person.
fooled. I don't even know how they got. He thinks he just has Jidion fooled. This nigga think he him right now. He think he about to just call his little Uber, go home, and be like, woo. Bullet dodged, but nah, bro.
No, that's what I told my sister. I'm like, I need this shit gone.
Do you think it could be your sister, maybe?
I don't think it's her, but it could be people that she has dated in the past.
So if you had to guess, like on a scale from like 1 being like few to 10 being like a lot, how many like child things do you think these people are downloading on your
Oh
phone?
God, I don't know. My sister knows a family lawyer,
Yeah.
and so we told him about it, and so he's actually been trying to look into seeing where this shit's coming from.
And has he making any headway?
On one of them, he actually did, but I don't remember what the name of the person was.
It's almost hard to
So
look at
how the
this
hell-
stuff.
I know. I'm like,
Oh.
I can't even deal with this shit. That's why I want to come here, and I wanted to see if I could physically see her mother.
So what were you gonna do with the mother? Like, what were you
I
gonna
was
tell
gonna
her?
take her aside and ask her what is going on with this. I said, do you realize your child is trying to hook up with older men?
Yeah.
And if she does, then that's a whole nother ball of wax.
You know, kids aren't gonna ever tell their parents
I
about
know,
that stuff.
that's what I said.
So that way I don't have to just keep on scrolling. Like, where would you say it's like the most at on your device?
Like I said, probably Messenger. Is where it's
Probably
mostly
Messenger.
at.
Oh my God, they got it all on here too. Oh man.
I know about this one dude in Canada.
Yeah.
Was sending me shit all the fucking time until I stopped talking to him because he was talking about how he always has all these blah 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 blah, works for this motel, blah blah. So that part was legit. He actually
Yeah.
did work for this motel, and his wife, she would always hook him up with people. And I'm like, dude, I don't do hookups, and I didn't ask what the age variances were, but he sent me pictures of his daughter. I'm like, dude, this is your child.
He sent pictures of his daughter.
16 years old. I said, why are you sending me pictures of your kid?
And what did he say?
He said she likes people to see what she looks like. I'm like, okay.
So has he still been sending you that stuff?
Once I stopped talking to him, he realized maybe I knew something was up. Should be back at work again tomorrow. I do not know how to get rid of any of this shit. I did find out who last
Dog, what the fuck?
I realized maybe I knew something was up. Should be back at work again tomorrow.
He got that shit on full blast.
I do not know how to get rid of any of this shit. I did find out
He
who
got that
last
shit on
hacked my
full
account, and
blast.
he's no longer here. He's gone.
Who had last hacked your account?
It was actually one of my cousins.
Do you think your cousin's putting this stuff on here?
He could have been because he got in trouble for child.
What do you think the youngest age is on here that he might have put? And nothing will surprise me, man.
Don't know, man.
Maybe like
But
15.
he's definitely done that before. I can't say personally that it was him. There's a good chance it was because he just got in trouble for it.
And when was this?
A little over a year ago.
And so none of
He
these.
doesn't even realize it, but he's taking all of the evidence and uploading it onto his computer. That's what he's doing right now. So he has a copy of all the evidence. That's exactly what he's doing. He put his phone in airplane mode so we can't delete it. And now I've seen, as soon as he pulled the laptop out, I knew what he was doing. I was like, how is he gonna somehow, or is he gonna airdrop it? I was like, how is he gonna get a cord in there without him noticing what the hell he's doing? But this nigga's just an idiot, so.
These messages are yours in here, man. You promised me.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's why I wanted to see if I could actually meet her mother because I wanted to get behind this and say what the hell
We bump heads, just like Common.
is going on.
Have you done this for other parents before?
Yeah, I actually helped the parent figure it out.
See, that's what they always try to do. Instead of actually admitting what they do, they try to act like they do the opposite and act like they're just this moral person. You know what I'm saying?
4 years ago, I think.
4 years ago. What happened?
It's kind of the same. She wanted my help figuring out if her daughter was actually doing these videos and sending them to me.
Yeah.
So I looked into it. I helped her figure it out, and sure enough, the cops here for me.
Probably just that ruckus over there.
Because, dude, seriously.
He seen him and it hit him. He's like, are the cops here for me? Yes, bitch, they here for your little nasty ass.
These videos and sending them to me.
Yeah.
I want to see what he about to say. He said, because, what is he about to say? He about to plead his
I
case
helped
one
her
last
figure it out,
time.
And sure enough, the cops here for me.
Probably just that ruckus over there.
Because, dude, seriously.
I'm getting this
you're
downloaded
helping
right
me do
now.
this.
Yeah, I'm helping you. We're not gonna say nothing. If you don't mind, so I can get it on here. What's the password? So I can go on and start deleting. What's the password? Because it's gonna pop up on my computer.
You're being honest with me, then
I'm being honest with you.
Because he's right here.
Here, if you can. So his phone's in airplane mode right now.
You looking at him like, oh my god.
So his phone's in airplane mode right now.
Let's go out here, guys. You ain't weapons on you, do you? No, sir. Okay, come on. I'll make sure you got no weapons on you, okay? Yeah.
But while he's doing that, man, all that child in there, like you wanted me to delete that?
I did.
And about what was the youngest age in that phone?
I'm not sure.
But you want me to get rid of all that child?
Because my accounts are all being hacked so bad, I tell you, I don't even know what the hell's going on.
Okay, yeah. And you're not gonna talk sexual to 13-year-old girls no more?
Hey, go see
Okay.
that guy.
Appreciate you. So he had messaged our decoy
So
first on the
hell
Facebook
no.
app
When did he message?
on February 10th at 6 a.m.
He claims to be how old?
He's 56, he said.
56.
Okay, so he initially
May I see this,
initiated
ma'am?
the conversation.
Yes, ma'am.
right?
How are you doing? Good. Just got home from school. What about you? Do you have Zangi? What is Zangi?
So Zangi, you know Telegram?
Telegram? Yes.
So it's kind of like that. It's where it's like an encrypted app for more privacy and stuff and nefarious stuff and everything. And people use apps like that, like weed dealers and stuff use it, but also child traders use it as well to trade. And on his Zangi account, he had multiple accounts with the username Pizza Lover.
Okay.
And pizza is a.
So Zangi's an encrypted messaging.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How old are you, my friend? 18. That's cool. Okay, so he acknowledges it.
And then she also sent a picture of her in the school bus.
I'm gonna just note for my
Yeah.
body cam the screenshot 20250. Do you have a picture I can see? She sent a photo indicating it's a minor. You have very sexy lips. Have you ever been kissed by an older man? Where are the
Wow.
conversations, like the sexually charged conversations?
So I have a
You
folder. We call it just incriminating, so that way it could just be fast paced.
Okay. Okay, I would start by kissing your neck, lips, then take your top off and kiss and suck on those sexy. Then I would have
Wow.
you take my pants off and suck my after in your
This
mouth.
must be so awkward for them niggas to read. Like,
I would have you take my pants off.
bro, I never understood why cope holsters are so bulky, bro. We have so many smaller holsters available. That would probably be way more comfortable for these officers. Bro, it's taking up 10% of her fucking body, bro. God damn.
Suck my after in your mouth. I would strip you the rest of the way, sit you on the bathroom counter, and get down and lick and eat your. And he continues with more. Have you done that before? Yeah, once. She was 15 though, acknowledging another minor.
Another minor, acknowledging another minor, yup.
He gave you the phone.
He gave me the
literally,
phone.
right?
Yes,
He
ma'am.
didn't try to take it away. It was no force.
No, man, we have it all recorded. We said, is it cool if we see your phone? He was like, yeah. He wanted us to delete it.
What did you initially see on the phone?
When I saw Zangi, we see a lot of times that's where they be trading child. So when I went on Zangi, right away I'm seeing the pizza emojis all on there. I already know what that means. And I just see a
CP,
King
cheese
Road
pizza.
sending a video, and then just seeing a bunch of
So you
videos.
saw child
Yeah.
on that app.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
If you can, put it all on a thumb drive as well.
Yes, sir.
And
I'm
then
gonna.
just meet me and then just go to the PD.
Yes, sir.
And I'll meet you over there, okay?
Okay, appreciate you guys. Hello, Miss Lottie. Are you Jason Sexton's brother? I mean sister.
Yes.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know that he's been arrested. He came to meet what he thought was a 10-year-old girl, and also the police found a bunch of child porn on his phone.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Who are you?
I'm the person I called him. We have an organization where we report people who come to meet minors.
Believe me, I appreciate that. I was from the time I was 15, so I am very grateful for you guys.
I just
I was
Salted from the time.
I was 15, so I am very grateful for you guys.
know he was saying that.
Damn, look at his face. He was like,
to meet minors.
Believe me, I appreciate that. I was from the time I was 15, so I am very grateful for you guys.
I just know he was saying
Lord
that like
Jesus.
he stays with you guys.
see, I feel like, bro, like I'm gonna get deep here, but I feel like all of this stuff is demons. Like it comes from broken families, bro. It's always something. Like it's always something. Like it's never just a clean family, regular family, and he just happened to be weird. I feel like it's always a seed that was planted long ago, bro. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping.
What he told us was he told you that he was gonna go meet the girl's mom to let her know what she was doing. I was like, oh really? So I was like, so your sister knows about this?
No.
Yes.
I am babysitting my granddaughter. I didn't even know he was leaving the house.
I saw a couple videos of the granddaughter. Nothing bad or anything like that.
He's not allowed to be around my granddaughter without my daughter or myself.
Really? Has he done stuff in the past?
I don't know if it'll hurt him, but he has a long history of stuff. So when he was 17, he got in trouble. His adoptive parents caught him trying to do things to his sisters, and he was given the choice of going to the military or going to prison, and he chose the military, and then he got kicked out of the military for fraudulent records. I warned him when he moved in with me.
Dude, I don't know exactly what that means, so I'm not gonna say too much because I don't really know what that means. Fraudulent records, I'd assume. Did he enroll with records that weren't his, with a clean record that wasn't his? I don't know, because it's like they told him to go to the military at 17. I would eat like, bro. They gave you an opportunity. Go to the military, serve at least 4 years, come out 22 years old, and you're fine. You're fine. Restart. God be giving these niggas chances that they don't even deserve. That's why I thank God every day, because this shit like that just lets me know how gracious he is. Because he gave him a chance when he did not deserve one. And he still fumbled.
Because he had a medical crisis. I see on his phone that he had, because his phone is on my phone plan.
Yes, ma'am.
I told him, I said, you're going to get arrested if you don't stop. He said, I'm not doing anything. I'm just looking at stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
And I kicked him out of my house when my girls were little because with my youngest, he attempted something with her.
I appreciate your honesty. We have cases.
Bro, like, this guy's sick. This guy is so sick, bro. He corrupted his sister, or his adopted family's sister, and his little girl at such a young age, bro. This nigga's a sick bitch.
People see everything laid out in front of them, and they'll be like, "No, this is fake."
Well, the other thing too is he's had his Facebook account blocked like 2 or 3 times.
Really?
And I told him, he goes, no, somebody reported me. I wasn't talking to anybody. I was talking to the mom. I wasn't talking to the daughter.
He was saying how he wanted to do stuff with both of them, but he was mostly directing everything towards the 15-year-old girl. Then when we...
It's like, you had, to me, bro, it just don't make no... See, it's some demons. It has to be something deeper. There's no way he had a mother throwing pussy at him, trying to fuck him, trying to like, yeah. And this nigga chose the 14-year-old over the mother. It's so corrupt. Something's wrong.
Came to the meet. I had asked him if I could look at his phone, and I was like, "Do you ever get like weird messages from people?" And he was like, "Oh my gosh, yes, all the time." And so he thought I was gonna be deleting it, but I just went to confirm, and I just saw a bunch of child porn on his phone.
Oh.
And that's when we called the police.
He's an habitual liar.
Yes, ma'am. I noticed that.
This has been 40 years.
And that's when we called the police.
Habitual liar.
Yes, because he made all of that up off the spot. That's some habitual shit. If y'all don't know, look at the word. It sounds like bitch, but habit. Liar. Think about it. Habit, liar. Hold on. Wait. All right. My bad. We back at it. I thought it was somebody in the crib.
Yes, ma'am. I noticed that.
So this has been 40 years we've been doing this.
I think you should let the court know too whenever it goes to trial.
What?
I noticed that.
So this has been 40 years we've been doing this.
I think you should let the court know too whenever it goes to trial because it's sad to say, but people like this, they do not change. Does he have any kids of his own, or does he only have?
Nope, no kids. He was married one time to a lady for less than a year, and she was a known prostitute. Like, he got mad at my mom and ran off and worked for the circus for 7 years. There could be people he's done stuff to that we will never know simply because he traveled with the circus for 7 years training elephants.
Wow,
He actually,
that's crazy.
okay, he actually was with the circus.
Because of his history, I think I know the reason. A group of 3 Mexican brothers that lived on the corner. His history, I think I.
Wow, that's crazy.
Like, he's been beat up because of his history. I think I know the reason. A group of 3 Mexican brothers that lived on the corner. We live in a small town. Bashed his face in, and he had his jaw wired for 6 weeks. And I'm sure it's because he was trying to.
Wow.
Jessica or something, their sister.
And I bet he didn't say why they did that.
I bet, yeah.
He said he was walking home from a party and got jumped.
I mean, you sound like an amazing mother. You sound like an amazing grandmother.
She sounds like
I just
an
wanted to
amazing
let you
person.
know, maybe just ask around the family, the younger kids, just to be sure, just to be sure.
Well, I will tell you, he got caught jacking off with my aunt and my cousin's underwear, and they found the underwear under his pillow. And so he hasn't really been around my family since then. Like, he's been estranged from our family up until he had his health crisis a couple of years ago.
You can't tell me, like, people who don't believe in God, right? You have to believe in demons, bro. Cause you can't tell me that's not lust. That's not a Jezebel. You can't tell me that's not a demon, bro. You can't. Nothing in this world can convince me that that's not demonic. That there's not some sort of demon behind this shit right here. Like, shit like this, bro. Like, I don't believe everybody. I feel like everybody deals with demons, but I don't feel like everybody just is demonic. This is a demonic man right here, bro. Like, Diddy's a demonic man. You know what I'm saying? Well, he was unacceptable, bro. Unacceptable, bro. Cause they was saying it was kids, and it was given like ages and shit. Oh wait, hold on. All right, we back. My bad. All right, let's log back in.
And I went and got him because the hospital called me.
Usually I have to prove it to people to let them know, but you seem not surprised at all. So I'm not gonna even bother sending you the chat logs and stuff. You probably wouldn't even want to see that stuff anyway.
I really don't want to read it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And I'm not surprised that he got caught. I'm just surprised it took this long because he probably never stopped.
He was talking to a lot of other young girls on his phone, from what I saw. It just so happened that we were the ones to catch him first.
I'm glad y'all caught him before he really did do something bad.
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate you.
No problem. I appreciate you too. You have a blessed rest of your day. Just hit me up if you have any other questions. All right, y'all. So as of today, Jason is still in. Do you have any other questions? All right, y'all.
Ooh, Jidion. What the hell? You need to grow that beard back out, my boy. But I think you should keep it light, though. I don't think you should be this heavy. I think you should be light. Feel me? Maybe like a 1 on the beard, 1.5 on the beard. Get it lined up. You feel me? I say go bald, really. You already bald.
Just hit me up if you have any other questions. All right, y'all. So as of today, Jason is still in jail. He was charged with online solicitation of a minor, and he was also charged with cheese pizza possession. So just great job by the police department. They did an stellar job with that. It's actually March 17th when I'm recording this. So he's been in jail for a while now.
Amen.
So W's in the chat.
Okay, good.
Also, you guys heard.
Wait, when did he get arrested?
I'm recording this. So he's been in jail for a while now. So W's in the chat. Also, you guys heard the phone call that I had with his sister. So after that, his sister went around trying to find his other electronic devices, and she did. Luckily, he didn't have passwords on them, but unluckily for her, when she went through them, she found a bunch more cheese pizza, like a lot. So she turned those into the authorities.
Oh my
Actually,
gosh,
it was
bro.
this many devices
Oh
with
my
cheese
gosh.
pizza on them. which is absolutely ridiculous. This dude, Jason, was an absolute monster. Huge shout out to my decoy. Please be sure to follow her. I have her link down in the description below. My decoys do a wonderful job, and literally without them, I wouldn't be able to do this, man. And if you do decoying out there, if you're a professional decoy and you know what you're doing, please hit me up in my email. That's down in the description below. Let's catch some more EDPs. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you guys also follow us on our website, edpwatch.com, where you guys can watch the extended versions that come out way earlier, uncensored, all that. We're actually about to hit 13,000 members, which is just absolutely, actually, we're about to hit 14,000 members, which is absolutely crazy. Thank you guys all.
What's 4 times 14,000, y'all? Shit, nigga getting money.
For the support, and thank you for the support on YouTube. If you enjoyed, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and share. That's your boy Jidion. I'm out.
All right. Dang. Wow. I'm glad they locked that guy up. I'm glad he's off the streets. He deserves the longest sentence possible. Put that piece of shit in a cell, bro. That nigga's fresh heaping dog shit, bro.